Okay, so first of all, today we're going to do algebra, and I want to go through the basic algebra before we make this even harder. So I'm just going to explain the basic in this video, and I'll make another video that show you a little bit harder questions. So we have x plus 1 equals 5. So we want to know what x equals. So to do that, what we will be doing, so we've got x plus 1 equals 5, so we are going to do the opposite. So we do 5 minus 1, which will give us a 4, so that means x equals 4. So if we try that, 4 plus 1, that will give us 5. Now, I would like you to write these rules down, and the title in your book should be algebra. So number 1, you got x is a variable or unknown. Okay, so this is an unknown number that we want to know what it is. So variable stands in a place of a number, and it's written as letters. So in this case, we chose the letter X. Okay, so it could be any other letter. So pause the video, write these 3 rules down, and then unpause, and I'll go through the rest of the questions. All right, so here, as we said, it can be any letters. So we have B plus 10 equals 12. So we want to know what B is. So we will do the opposite. Okay, so we have 12. Now the opposite of plus is minus 10. Okay, 12 minus 10 equals 2. Okay, 12 minus 10 equals 2. So we know that B equals 2. 2 plus 10 equals 12. Now this B just stands for 1. Okay, so when the letter is on its own, it stands for 1. So that's why we don't need to times it. You'll understand further down the video, but it's very important that you understand that if the letter's on its own, does not have any numbers, it stands for 1. So we have B plus 10 equals 12. So we did the opposite. 12 minus 10 equals 2. So 2 plus 10 equals 12. All right, so what I would like you to do is pause the video and try to do these 3 questions, and then I will go through them. Okay, so what we need to do, is to find this out. We do 72, okay, divided by, okay, 72 divided by 8. So to find out what C is, I know that we did 8 times something gave us 72. So remember, we're doing the opposite. So this time, to find out, to get 72, we did 8 times C, which gave us 72. So this time I'm going to do the opposite. 72 divided by 8, which will give me 9. Well done. Okay, so C equals 9. Okay, so let's have a look on the next one. So we have 4A equals 12. So well done if you got these right. So we're going to do the opposite. So this will tell us 4 times A gave us 12. So we do 12 divide by 4. Okay, 12 divided by 4, which gave us 3. Well done. Okay. So 4 times 3 is 12. So A equals 3. Okay. Now we have 3 times F, which gave us 18. Remember, so we don't have anything. So all we're doing is timesing the number with the letter. So we've got 3 times F, equals 3 times f equals 18. This is all we're doing. So we want to know what f is. So what we are going to do is the opposite. So we've got 18 divide by 3. Okay. 18 divided by 3, which is 6. Well done. Okay, so f equals 6. Okay, so if you got this right, well done. If not, try to watch the video again, look at the rules. It's quite simple. Okay, so all you're doing is 8 times c equals 72. So as the previous page, what we did the opposite. So then we are going to do 72 divided by 8, which gives us 9. If you do 9 times 8, it would give you 72. All right, so now we have a few more questions. So what I would like you to do, try these questions. So I'm going to go through the first one with you. So we have 3i plus 5. Now this one is similar to what we did last time, but it just added a little bit more information. So this is telling us 3 times I, okay, plus 5. Equals 11. This is what it's telling us to do. All right. So we want to know in this case what I is. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 11. Okay. So look carefully, and then I'll do 2 questions with you guys, and you could do 2 questions by yourself. So make sure you're listening. So you got 11 minus 5. Okay, which is 6. Okay, and then you do 6 divide by 3. Yeah, why? Because we know that what we have done here, we've done the opposite. So we've done 11 minus 5, which gave us 6. So now we know 6 divided by 3, which will give us 2. So I equals 2. Okay, now if I do that, so 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 equals 11. Okay, now this question, now many of you get very confused. You don't need to get confused. It's the same thing as we done above. They just tried to trick our minds and writing equals this way. Okay, so it's exactly the same way as we did above. So it's basically 4 times h plus 4. Okay, so now we want to know what h is. So what we do is 20 minus, okay, because here they're plussing it, so we're going to minus 4, which will give us 16, and we're going to divide that by 4. Will give us 4. Yeah, because 4 times 4 is 16. So h equals 4. Again, so we got 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 4 is 20. Now pause the video, and I would like you to try the last 2 questions, and then I will go through them. Okay, hopefully you got this one right. So let's have a look. So here we have 6 times j minus 4 equals 14. Okay, so this is the actual question, and we want to know what j is. So what we are going to do first of all is 14 plus 4. So this time we're going to plus, because here we have minus. So 14 plus 4, which gives us, yeah, well done, 18. Okay, and we're going to do 18 divide by 6, okay, which is 3. Okay, so j gives us 3. So we do 6 times 3 is 18, 18 minus 4, which will give us 14. So let's try the next one. So we got 2k minus 5, so we got 2 times k minus 5. Now, if you remember beta maths, or many of you know it as bod maths, so it is brackets, indices, division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. So you know multiplication always comes first. So 2, okay, so just space that out, times k minus 5 equals 5. Okay, so let's see if you guys got this right. I'm just going to try to change the color here. So we have, okay, 5 plus 5, which is 10. 10 divided by 2, okay, which gives us 5. So k equals 5. So 5 times 2, which is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, so well done if you got that right. All right, so now we're going to move on to a little bit harder. So now first we were trying to work out what the letter was. Now we know what the letter is. So we have 8 equals 7. So we do 4 plus 7. Remember, if the number's on its own, it's just, if the letter's on its own, it's just the single number. So we do 4 plus 7. Okay. So we got 4 plus 7, which is 11. Okay. Yeah. So this is the basic. So now we have 3a plus 3. So remember, when the letter was on its own, we just added it up with a single number, because the letter on its own, it stands for 1. So now we have 3a plus 3. So we do 3 times 7, okay, equals 21. 21 plus 3 equals 24. There's few questions here. I would like you to work it out. So remember, a equals 7. Okay, so I just want you to pause the video and see if you can do this. Okay, well done. So let's try that. So you got 8 times 7. Yeah, which is 56. Yeah, 56 plus 5 equals 61. So you got 8a plus 5. So we did 8 times 7, which is 56. 56 plus 5 equals 61. So well done if you got that right. Let's have a look at the other one. Remember, this is the same way. It's just written. Okay, it's just written. This way is just written the other way around. So you got 12 equals 3a minus 3. So what we're going to do here, so we got, so we got 3 times 7. 3 times 7, which is, well done. So you got 3 times 7, which is 21. 21 minus 3 equals 18. Okay. And the last one here, we got 4 times 7, because a equals 7, remember. 4 times 7 is 28. 28 minus 4 equals 24. I've given you the answer for that one, didn't I? Okay, so I've given you the answer for that. So if you did get that right, well done. Okay, let's Okay, so this was our basic algebra, and I will go through the difficult questions in my next video. So please keep an eye on that video, and I'll see you till next time.